So, I kind of wanted to ask the question, what do we think the next expansion will look like? Activision had an earnings call, and they did say that more expansions should be coming to Destiny. So, what do we want, guys? Like, we see the item manager is being updated. Maybe there will be like a big update to that process. It's looking more like Destiny Item Manager, a fantastic tool that allows you to move stuff around.
Desktop only right now.
Desktop only right now. You can try it out. You can organize. Fran, I thought you would be super excited about this.
So,
not
alphabetically.
No, you cannot organize alphabetically,
just checking.
Which bothered me.
Time out. I use it. So, okay, great feedback here.
Fran.
I complain about this a lot, and I'm super OCD, as you've probably noticed if you watch the show. We're talking about Item Manager, right? Not the new expansion necessarily.
Well, this could be part of it. So, yeah.
Let's focus on the Item Manager then for a second. So, what's really cool about it, and what's not cool about it, let me start with that. There's no loadouts that I could find, right?
Yeah.
So, what's cool about it is it doesn't need to be alphabetical because you type in the upper corner whatever weapon you want. That's faster than alphabetically. Yeah, you want Hawkmoon, you type Hawkmoon. You want Praetus and remember how to spell Praetus, you can find it. But you type PR, boom, it filters.
Nice.
You can filter by arc, kinetic damage, solar damage. You can organize by your light level pretty quickly. And it does allow a drag and drop system. So you can shift click stuff. You want to select these 4 weapons, drag them on your primary. Oops, didn't mean to drag it, drag them right back. So it's not bad, but it does mean having a laptop and a mouse next to you while you're playing. That's not terrible. I mean, some people
You're doing it with Item Manager right now. Anyone who's using Destiny Item Manager extension, you are doing it that way too.
I don't bring a laptop home, so I would have to like walk over to my computer, which might be faster than trying to do it in the app, but that's annoying. And I continue to ask the question of like, there's great ideas and all, but like, why not build this stuff into the game?
Yeah.
You know, like, I just don't understand this companion stuff. I mean, the team for the development is outside the core team, and it's probably not on the product list.
It's helpful.
Like,
I use the companion app. Yeah.
Or, I mean, we've said this on the show before when Goth was on like a year ago, but vaults in space. Like, why not? Why not have vault access from space? Like, that's okay to do.
Totally. Yeah, it's too real world. Like, you have to go to this kiosk there. Like, you know, nobody believes you're covering.
I'm still going to pick up bounties. I'm still going to see the Cryptarch so he can troll me. I'm going to see the gunsmith for weapon parts now. Like nobody's business.
Yeah, I agree.
Let me do something in space while I'm loading in instead of watching my ship drift.
You know? The final frontier.
Final Voltier. But the thing you guys have to think about, you do think about it. So I was saying, I said it. I said a terrible pun there.
That's an awesome pun.
We appreciate you, friend.
Always.
Good. The thing you had to think about then, right? Then you'd be like, nobody's in the tower anymore. They're always in orbit. And like, there's all these little things that does affect the game balance. I'm not saying it's a bad idea because I would have said the exact same thing. I'm like, I hate wasting my time in this game.
Trust me, I have plenty of reasons to see all the other characters. Like even the quest lines and the way they work, you have to go see someone.
Yeah.
But
you're not sending them an email. Sorry.
Yeah. No.
From space.
Try not to talk over everybody. We don't hear it like you guys hear it. I always say that every week. So. What is tricky about this is that, what I really wanted to focus on is I love sort of the beta test. It's a beta, so thank you, by the way, for doing that. I think it's a really great start. You can maximize light level, and if you've all used Tower Ghost, that's one of the most popular, apps from a third-party developer out there that you can check out, which is quite good. So most people are going to stick to Tower Ghost, I think, but they took a little nod maybe from that or their own ideas, but it has like max your light level. You just, boom, you hit it, and it'll find all the max stuff, boom. No doing math and looking for weapons. But that's a perfect example. Why isn't that button in the game?
Yeah.
Because if it's so useful, and it is, by the way, I'm in the clutch, then let me do that. So that's what I want to see in Destiny 2. I think that's where you're going to see stuff. I think DLC stuff we're going to be pretty much stuck with mostly the system we have and companion tools like this. But I would love to see them developed, and I'd love to see, obviously, the app start to adopt some of this.
If we're talking Item Manager still, there's one thing that needs to happen. You need to make it so that raid weapons have a kiosk, just like exotics have right now. Because right now, all my inventory is just all my raid stuff that it was very difficult to get, and like I am not going to get rid of it ever.
So is the premise you can buy it at the last light level you got it dropped at?
So like
that's Ruins Infusion then.
You know how exotics work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, I've never.
The exotic kiosk specifically. So you get it and it's unlocked there, right?
Yeah.
So I'm talking Vault of Glass.
But it's a low level. I'm saying what light level do you expect these to drop at? Because that's the whole game.
The first 2 raids max light level because it's like 170 is max light level.
Raids. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
you're not saying Taken King, right?
Well, yeah, Taken King. Like at least let me have a place where I can go and get it again if I don't want it.
Okay, so Doom of Chelsea is the scout rifle. You've got it. When you go to the kiosk, what do you expect it to be at the light level?
Probably like whatever 280, I guess.
Okay,
it would be 280.
You just want the lowest level.
I just want to know that if I delete my Fatebringer, I don't have to run Vault of Glass for a year to get it again.
Totally. I just wanted to clarify for those listening for myself, like you don't expect it to randomly RNG for you.
No.
But at least you want to know that if you nuke it and you got to infuse again later or something, then cool. Okay. I don't think that's not a bad idea.
So the notion that anything that you acquired, you can reacquire.
Yes.
But
I have a ton of year 1 stuff in general. It's sitting there in my inventory. It's really cool stuff. You don't really want to get rid of it, but it's taking up that space.
No, you're right. Fatebringer all
that. But what's the threshold on this, right? Like
raid gear.
So raid gear, but
that you've earned.
And you're to Fran's point, and maybe you clarified this or maybe you didn't. Are you expecting to be able to repurchase it if you already own it, or is this like some shaders where it's like you could only have one of these?
No, it's just
how
like
they limit it,
guys.
right?
It's just like the kiosks work right now. Like you get an exotic, it's unlocked, so you can buy it again.
Okay.
So you get a Fatebringer, it's unlocked, so you can buy it again.
But Destin's answer is he expects you to buy multiple ones. And because it's at like 280, well, like that's up to you. You really want a bunch of 280s? I don't. So
Fatebringer's not 280. Fatebringer's max is like 170. Give that to me just maxed out.
Yeah.
Did you get rid of Fatebringer? You did, right? You nuked it? Yeah, I nuked it.
No, I didn't nuke it.
I nuked it.
I didn't nuke any of my gear. Jose's crazy.
Whoa, my ears are burning. You guys deleted your Fatebringer?
No.
I know. He didn't. I did.
I deleted my second and third Fatebringer.
I don't want to talk about it.
Was it an accident?
No, it was on purpose, but it definitely wasn't. The outcome wasn't what I wanted when I finally looked at what I got. So I think I may have told the story on the show, but I broke it because I needed. I dismantled it because I needed. No, I was working on one of the gunsmith quests, for the one for Ace of Spades, and you need to dismantle. And I'm like, I don't want to sit here waiting for a rare forever.
Man.
I'm not using this gun. To heck with it. Let's just let this go. And the minute I did it and Ace of Spades popped at 280, I was so distraught.
This is an addict at their worst moment, man. They're just like,
I want
I can't wait.
And
I need my fix. Nope. I'll do anything for it.
That fix was not worth it. Let me tell you.
Actually, the moment I've been waiting for. I have a very good friend, the video guy, CJ Gibson. I play with him all the time. He's one of my crew, and he last week was like he plays really weird late hours, and he's up at like 5, 6 a.m. playing trials, going through round after round of just getting crushed and whatever the case was. And so somehow he nuked 75 passage coins because, and this is a great topic.
Was he tired?
All the above. Right? Yeah. I've done that too. You like can't find something and you're like, wait, what did I do? Where did I put it? And it's like in the vault, hopefully.
Yeah.
This was not that experience. He nuked them. And I did do a little it's really sad, man. Like that's brutal because it does take a while to get passage coins back. And those of us who played a lot before, and he's played a ton, you're like sitting pretty with all your boons and stuff. So anyway, he nuked them all. There's no undo. There's no turning back. And the big thing I did notice, which you should discuss another time, the time it takes to dismantle is like all over the place. And some things are locked, some things are fast. But if you look through, you'll notice they can add a timer.
Yeah.
But anyway, moment of silence for those 75 coins.
Jesus.
Okay.
Well, we kind of didn't really cover off on what the next expansion looked like, so we're going to revisit that on another episode.
Yeah.
But thank you guys for joining us. If you're coming out to San Francisco, hit us up on our various social networks. Fran, you want to plug in anything before we go?
As always, drop us a review wherever you're at. Get in the comments and talk about the game that you're listening to us talk about. There's a lot of people in there that still do the whole why do you play this game thing, and I say every time it drives me nuts. So we'll be checking out the comments too, but really easy to find us on Twitter. I'm at Fred Mirabella.
At Destin Legary.
At Jose Otero. Sorry.
Jose_Otero, right?
That's right. Jose_Otero.
Yeah.
Jose Otero is taken.
That's right.
I despise you,
He's
sir.
taken.
And as a last note, we have IGN 1, which I had talked about, this new upcoming thing. You can find Fireteam chat playing on there sometimes. We will eventually have an appointed time where we hop on there. We're still ironing out some kinks, but it'll be cool to join you in the chat probably on a Friday evening to chat about the show while we're talking about the show. So it's kind of an appointment viewing experience.
All right. Cool. Well, hey, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you for joining us. And until next time, Guardians out.
There you go.
You did a hand. You put a hand up. We'll get him. 24 hours away from breaking him. That's it.